Tonight's draft throne. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. We've been on kind of either a poor to meh streak recently, and I really feel like we can be doing better than that. Okay. We pay our entry. And let's do this thing. Feasting Troll King. Very interesting. Certainly strong. Obviously we need to be heavy green, which is fine. Green is a solid color here. The Archon is very good also. Not quite the same bomb status as the Troll King. Okay, I'm not seeing a whole lot else here that really grabs me. Really just these two. The Animating Fairy is nice. I think we're going to just take the Troll King. It is truly of bomb status. Interesting. So now there are a lot of things that we could consider here. We could try one of these to stay open. If we want to try to move towards mono green, this would be very good, I think. And of course, this is just strong in any white deck at all. A number of these other cards are fine, but not amazing. So I think our best choices at this point are probably either the Banner or the Tactician. I feel like the Tactician is probably a more responsible pick. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to look at Detsy's evaluations for these. So Detsy likes the Tactician at an A level, and he likes the Banner at a D level. Well, that makes sense. I am going to go ahead with the Tactician. It keeps us a little bit... Strangely enough, I feel like it keeps us a little bit more open. Okay, next. This is fine for a white deck. Sorcerer's Broom is good in a foodie deck. This is fine in a green deck. If we were to stay green, then this would be fine. So at this juncture, I feel like either the Broom, possibly the Youthful Knight, or the Outflank, or the Rider would all be fine. And this is why I like having assistance. This is hard for me. I think. The Broom has definite high upside. So I really don't know. I'm going to take the Broom because of the possible upside. Now at this stage, claim the Firstborn. No thanks. This is obviously good if you have sack effects going on. The Headhunter, no, not at this juncture. We could speculate into red or black. Let's do that. Let's take some red removal and see where it all leads us. Wildwood Tracker. Right, I remember. Well, and we could round out our rainbow situation here with the Paladin. The Squire is fine. This is good in a red, so we could conceivably end up in a red and white deck. Let me see what Detsy says about all that glitters. Where is that? Once in future and all that glitters. He gives it a C. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the Rimrock Knight, I think. Red and green could be interesting with him. So we have 2 solid red cards. I think I like the Rampart Smasher. Thinking about red and green. With that in mind, let's go with that. Insatiable Appetite, I don't think so. These are fine cards in other colors, but nothing amazing. I actually think I like the Jackson here. A lot of good white cards coming along. Well, a lot of fine bright cards. I mean, they're not amazing. He's a grizzly bear mostly. Let's go for that. This actually could help with feasting. Sure, let's take a quarry. These are not helping us at all. We'll take a barge in. Spider is fine if we head in that direction. Interesting. Definitely like the Keeper of Fables. How are we doing in... We have no humans except for him. So the Keeper of Fables is actually looking strong. This could help with our ramping, but let's try that. The Curious Pair is not terrible. Some extra food and a 1/3. Not so bad. Oh, and another Searing Barrage. You're good. Right now, I'm pretty sure I'm talking to myself anyway. Yep. So that's fine. Okay, so for posterity, I want everybody to know my wife has just said anybody out there who's not watching me is an idiot, and I have nothing to add or detract from that. Thank you. She truly is my better half. We're going to go for some more removal with our Searing Barrage. This is fine. We have a lot of non-humans. I'm liking the Grumgully here. That's nice. Okay. Here's the Acolyte. That could help us to get out our Troll King. Once in future. What does this do again? I feel like the Acolyte is going to do better for us. Let's see what our curve is looking like. And so we have these things all as... I'm going to take the Tactician out. So long, my friend. So reasonable possibilities here. The Paladin... the Adamant is going to be hard to do, I think. I think the Acolyte's going to be good for us. Interesting. Hengewalker, not likely. The once in future, possibly. The only other reasonable choice for us would be either a curious pair. I don't think we have one yet, do we now? Or the once in future. Let's try once in future. What the heck? I don't mind main decking one piece of artifact hate. Now this is interesting. Do we like the rider better? He might be good because we're going to have a little bit of food stuff going on. Or do we want this? He would be fine if we can get a counter on him. So which one do we like better? The red cap or the rider? He's a 3-drop. How are we doing on 2s and 3s? We have 4 3-drops. We have the Squire. I'm not liking a lot. I'm moving him to the side for now. Let's earn the side of cheaper. 7 dwarves. Huh. So we're already halfway through this pack. Is a dwarf synergy something we can make happen? We have the 1 Marrowleaf Rider. Let's try the dwarf. If we can get 3 of them, then that's fine. Another Acolyte, I don't mind, I guess. The Dwarven Mine, I don't think so. Roving Keep. We have a high drop here. Nah, let's take another Acolyte. Do we have any Knights? I have the Rider. I have Rimrock. For our deck right now, this is like sack a creature and kill a creature. And we'd be 2 for 1-ing ourselves. The only other possibilities are this Prophet. Let's go for the Prophet, actually. The Halberd? We have a lot of non-humans. Sure. How are we looking on 4 drops? We have him. We have 1 Jousting Dummy. Do we want another one? We'll take this Deafening Silence, which we're not going to play. Fell the Pheasant? I don't think so. Ooh, Clackbridge Troll, so strong. Too bad. Too bad. And we don't have we have no compass egg, no golden eggs. I don't think we even saw any up until this point. For our deck, there's hardly anything here at all. Gingerbrute, possibly. The Carver. I'm going to go with the Carver, I guess. Where are our colors? Not cool. Blow your house down? No. An Ogre Errant? It's just the 3/4. The Insatiable Appetite, I guess, as another battle trick. Not good. Another Gumgully. Another Searing Barrage. Let's go for the Grumgully. The Spider is fine also. I already have the 1. I'm not going to take a 3rd one. I think that's crazy. Maybe I should, though. Another Insatiable Appetite? No. Something for the collection. A Merchant. For some filtering, I guess. Yeah, things. Here's our golden egg. Let's go ahead and take that now. I'm thinking of the red cap here. So the dwarves is almost certainly going to come out. I think the red cap is what we're going to have the 2 gullies. That'll make that more likely. I think another Searing Barrage is what we want. It's not exactly where we want to be on removal, but we take what we can get. The Gingerbread is fine, I guess. The red cap, he's a 1-drop. So these are both 1-drops, but he can come out on any turn, but he's pumpable. Let's go for the Gingerbread, I think. Sure, why not? Another one. None of this does anything for us. Possibly blow your house down, but I'm not seeing it. Paladin we already have. Hello, Misaki. You're just in time to see me finish off a kind of wacky red and green deck. Sorry you missed the start. Actually, it's like kind of ironic. I actually got a late start today. I was running some chores this morning, and I couldn't even get started until a little bit late. Yes, indeed, D. Shapiro. I always enjoy speaking with Misaki. Misaki is one of our VIPs and a valued member of this community and a valued attendee of this stream. I do consider this person a friend. Meanwhile, none of these are going to do anything for us. Nor are these. Well, it's the absolute truth. I already have 2 of these paladins. I seriously got to play a 3rd. Okay, so Misaki, as you, we started with this guy, the Troll King, and we more or less settled into red and green. It's okay. There are some good cards. There are some not so good cards. So let's start by getting rid of cards that we are certainly not going to play. The Sorcerer's Room, I think. Well, anyway, if you have suggestions on cards to cut, I am happy to hear them. We only have the 1/7 dwarf, so he can go. Spicy. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I feel like I've been in kind of a slump over the past couple weeks, and I'd very much like to have a strong finish today, if at all possible. Okay, so if you're having trouble seeing any of the cards that are here, say so. And Wolfsquire, yeah. Wolfsquire is a weird card because I feel like it should underperform because it's just clunky and whatever. But I've seen it do good work on the other side. But I am going to cut it for now because I feel like it's problematic. With the oven, that makes sense. We do not have one, so that's not where we're at today. So at this moment, we have 19 creatures, which is a lot. Still want to cut 6 more cards. Bargain. I feel like either Bargain or Insatiable Appetite. We do have mostly non-humans, so Bargain might have a little bit of an edge. The only humans that are in here are there may be none at all, actually. Don't have much food for appetite. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's still an expensive giant growth. Okay, so insatiable appetite will come out. The barge in. We do have a lot of non-humans going on, as you've pointed out. So I think that's reasonable. The merchant. It'll help us if we're mana flooded. Other than that, it's not really going to do much for us. What else? Red Cap Raiders is okay. So again, a lot of non-humans, so that could do some work for us. The Red Cap. I'm kind of liking the Red Cap because there's a reasonable chance that we can get it to have a counter on it. The Halberd. I don't think so. I feel like the Halberd is not going to do something. Right. I agree. I feel like most of these are on a comparable playability level. I would really rather not cut Return to Nature. You know, one folio, one Revenge of Ravens can really kind of ruin your day. On the other hand, if they don't have it, then it's just a dead card. Once in Future, how do you feel about Once in Future? I've never yet played with it. I've seen it played against me. The Adamant. I would rather be more heavy green because of, well, mostly because of the Troll King. So to that end, I'm going to cut the Fling. One Barat, really? These are I could do that, but that is those are the only pieces of removal I have. Embereth Paladin, where is he? Yep, agreed. Well, that brings us to 40. Our current creature count is 17, which is decent. Our nod goes a little bit to the green. We do have a golden egg. I'm tempted to go 10 and 7. Yeah, 10 and 7. Spider Merchant Egg. Yeah. I mean, again, only having 2 pieces of removal is difficult. Let's put it that way. Return to Nature is removal, but you know, obviously. Second Acolyte. That's true. Good call there. The only Adamant that it would help us with is Once in Future. You know, I'm willing to go with this and see how it plays out. If I do that, let's cut 1 mountain. Let's add 1 forest. Acolyte gives any mana? Oh, you're right. Of course it does. I kept thinking of its of the seasonal ritual. Yeah, you're right. Of course you're right. So we are at 17 creatures at this moment, which is a decent amount. We have the King as a finisher, possibly the Keeper of Fables. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think we need that 3rd Searing Barrage? That's really the only thing that's kind of needling at me. Yeah. So with that, we can cut either barge in or the gold. I like the golden egg actually for the card draw, and I like it as food also. Yeah, I hear that. Maybe cut one ginger brute. Maybe maybe the egg. Yeah, we're only 2-color deck. The egg, again, could possibly help us with the Troll King, but as you say. Yeah, I went with the egg, and I'm prepared to give this a go and see how it flies. Vader's got worse. Yeah, I hear that. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. I'm thinking of Red Cut Raiders as mostly a 3/2 vanilla creature for 3. And if we get a little bit of upside out of it, that's great. Alright, if, as I say, I'm willing to give this a try, and we can see how we do after a game or two. You like the extra 2 drop better? So we have the 1 dummy, we have the Raider, we have the Rimrock. So the only other 2 drops that could be considered are the Garenbrig Squire, a 7 Dwarves, which has 0 upside in this deck. Under the conditions, so if I put in 1 more 2 drop, I think the Garenbrig Squire is going to be better than the 7 Dwarves because we are a little bit, because we're slanting towards green a little bit more. And we have and yes, exactly, we have a couple of adventures here which might become relevant. All right, so under these conditions, we're liking the Raider less, and we're keeping the Merchant for library filtering if need be. Okay, I think that's a reasonable upgrade. All right. Quick question for you before we go anywhere else. As you see, I have these 2 Grumgoings to egg over nature as a cut. I'm always afraid of. I am just afraid of important artifacts or enchantments that the other side will have. Revenge of Ravens, Folio of whatever it's called, things of that sort. I mean, certainly we can be worried about the rare ones, but even the common and uncommon ones, there are ones that, you know, I am afraid of, as I say. So, question for you: I have the 2 Grumgullies here. Right after I picked the second one, I had an option to go for a 3rd, and I thought for a 40-card deck having 3 is not going to work. Yes, that's true too. So just out of curiosity, do you think a 3rd Grumgully would have been a reasonable choice? I don't remember what I picked over it, but it was something else. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, because if you have one on the board and you draw one, then you have to, it'll just sit and do nothing until you can. Yeah, That's exactly the line of thought that was going through my head when I decided against the third. Okay, let's try this thing. So today is Friday. Wednesday we went 0 and 3. I'm hoping we can do better than that, and I'd like to minimally reach parity if we can. It went 0-3. It was extremely frustrating. Okay, our second turn, I think we will play the rider. Sorry, not sure what that means. Yeah, this is fine. So turn 2 we'll start with our rider. Turn 3 we'll follow up with Grumgully. If I don't know it, don't know what. Sorry, not following you. Yeah, it's great. Uh, 2 plus 2 plus 0. Okay. First strike, really? You blankety blank. Alright, so Grumgully coming up. This is exactly the kind of thing that's been happening to me. The opponent seems to always have the exact response, even at common, for whatever I do. Really? Interesting. See, I mean, do you see what I mean? This is exactly how my drafts have been going. Well, I have another Grumgully. I guess that's something. Fling fire, yeah. Well, if he does nothing, I guess I can swing in with my spider. That may be true. Who knows? I can send in a Ginger Brute and smash him for 3, and then bring out my Knight. I could send this in. 1, 2, 3 can deal at 4. I don't mind. But then if I send this in, even if I bash him for 3, he can crack back for 4. So I don't like that. So we're just gonna do this. Okay, well, if he has an outflank, then I am willing to... Okay, let's make this unblockable, and then pump it. And then I will pump it, because in the face of what he's got, my Knight is pretty much nerfed. Next to damage, so sure. Alright, we need to get some good stuff here. Mad Ratter, that's interesting. let's play an okay blocker. He can't block, right? And I'm not... This is weird because I can't really... I'm certainly not going to discard these two things. Alright, we have to... Oh, I could have sent him... Why didn't you make me attack? Ratter's a good card in the right deck. I'm curious to see what he has that will really make it happen. I guess he has some of these. Maybe he has some Eagles of Possibility. Okay. That's one way to do it. I'm really, now I'm gonna keep gumming up the board. I need some more lands. Really? There's no justice in there. No justice at all. Okay, and this, well, all right. If I can get a land, which I can't, then I can get rid of his flyer. Sure, let's play both of these idiot things. That actually might have been a good one to rummage away. Yeah, I should have done that because he's kind of irrelevant to this board state. Yeah, I should have done that. Good heavens. That's the only one that I have? I'm gonna rummage him away actually at the end of... Or maybe I should do that now actually, to try for a land. Okay, so this does me very little at this moment because I have one creature to bring back. I cannot adamant it. And I need some more lands and some more cards. I feel like I need to... Well... I feel like I need to rummage this away at this point because I'm really just falling behind. I mean, he has greater board presence. He has a handful of cards. He's about... At minimum, he can play a 3/3 Vigilance. I don't know that I agree with that because he's got a heck of a board state here. All right, let's see what we draw. We do not even have an Acolyte to get Adamant on, but I can do Adamant on this if I had something else. All right, let's. Yeah. That was starting to form in my mind even as you were typing that in. Well, I can go Adamant on my garage if I want. Now another Gingerbrute and I can start to ping him forever. Actually, I do draw a Gingerbrute. I will bring back Rumgully and do that first. for God's sake. Alright. And now I can't barrage 2 times at the end turn. That's true. But this is interesting. Well, I could get rid of his Torbran. I feel like that's a good one to get rid of right now, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way to go. Okay, good for him. That's a fine trick. Let's save that. I don't know why he's saying oops. Yeah, I can't imagine what else I would do. So yeah, we're definitely going to save that for if or when we need it. It would be good on the red cap, of course. Uh, 20 cards, 22 cards. Another flyer. And a 3-1. Alright. This does any card. Yeah, I was just thinking of that, but I've already yeah. Now we're gonna do it now. So, and we're gonna pay the adamant. Acolyte is interesting. Let's see, I have 6 lands. I think I can play Grum Gully and then pass the turn. He knows I have the Searing Barrage up. I'm going to mute my opponent because... How do I mute? There we go, mute. Yeah, I was trying to. I couldn't find it, but now we got it. We could do Grum Gully and Acolyte. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's all of our plans. Sure, let's do Grum Gully. And we're still at 20. Oh, he's a 3-3 now. How about that? Well, we still have another one, and we also have Return to Nature. Yep. Alright, so let's block the bigger one and hope he has nothing. If he pumps it, I lose my one. Let's go ahead and see if he's got it. Yeah? So 1, 2, oh, if he gives it +2. Yep, good call. You are so smart. You are so smart. We're going to pass the turn here. If this goes on indefinitely for 18 more turns, I will win. Okay, this time I will block the bigger one because I can pump if need be. He has 2 mysterious pathlighters. We're gonna get rid of... What do you think? Should I shoot his griffin or one of his pathlighters? Well, he doesn't know that I have another barrage in my hand. So again, do you think we're better off shooting a pathlighter or his griffin? I'm tempted to do a pathlighter, actually. Can he rescue this one also? Let's see. I wonder what he's thinking of. No, he may have another... Where's that thing? He may have another one of those squires. Shepherd. Barge in. Ugh. Let's see. +2/+2. He has a first striker here. He has a vigilance guy. He has a double striker here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I need a ginger brute and what's that 4/5 creature? That's green and 3. I forget what it's called. But if I can get in with a non-human, I'll draw a card. So I need those two to try to draw into some good answers. The Rampart Smasher would definitely be helpful. He has... But he has a lot of blockers. A lot of blockers. Yeah, we're gonna shoot it again. Is it worth trying to kill the Pathlighter? Yeah, and your answer is yes. So we block. Don't you hate that? And I'm going to try to whack his guy. some good stuff here. That's not what I needed. Oh, why did I do that? God, I totally forgot about the merchant. Yes, exactly. I've got to stop doing these things out of just habit. I'm gonna loot away the barge in though, because I do not have any aggro stuff going on right now. That was just stupid. I have no more removal. I have no more reach or flyers. I do have the Searing Barrage, okay. Let's play a dummy. No good attacks still. I do have one more barrage. I forgot that I had played 3 of them. I forgot that I got one of them back. I'm gonna shoot one of his flyers, because 3 more turns and it's all over. Go ahead and type in punt, because playing that land definitely qualifies. Pass 2 blockers. Yep. Let's do that now. I'll play that. It's a little too late, but... yeah, it's just a little odd because all he has to do is stay alive for another 4 turns. 3 turns after this one. Ginger Brute. I feel like I have to send in the Smasher. It doesn't matter. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could, I'm gonna send in just the Smasher, I guess. I can always block with the Ginger Brute. Right, I was considering the Ginger and the Smasher, but that will leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures to block his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures. I will die on the spot. Well, I'll have to block. Let's try it. I could send in him. He will trade for... No, he won't trade because... I'm going to send in the Rimrock Knight because he can't block. Oh, it's too late. Okay. Too late. It's true, but you know, if I don't send him in, he doesn't do anything. Righteousness? Really? Okay, sure. This is just embarrassing. I'm gonna lose to cards like Righteousness. I have no more removal for this stupid guy. What shall we draw? Yes, of course. Where is this guy? We could get this, make the Grumman over, casting another barrage, get back to 1. Maybe, I'm not so sure that would have made a difference, because think about it. So basically, I would have had 1 more Searing Barrage. Look at our current board state. Do you really think that would have made a big difference? I would have gotten him down to 4. Yeah, I will. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 of my lands. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of my lands. Cool. No, he's had a similar number. Actually, the exact same number. This game is over. Yeah. This game is over. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's game. Sure, I'll even give you a good game, because why not? Boy, I don't know how I ever made it to gold. Alright. We'll move on to game 2. Anybody out there want to look at our deck? Maybe even make suggestions on... Here's a name that I haven't seen in a while. And so I see one person who was not there for the draft of the deck building. Would anybody like to look at our deck before we move on? Let's go ahead and do that. So no names, but are we seeing anything here that we think might put us in better shape for the next one? I'm actually kind of liking the Prophet. I don't mind the 5/5. Maybe. It does look sick. Didn't do me a whole lot of good in that game, though. How are you, my friend? How was your Thanksgiving? It is best. I hear that, but actually we didn't see that card slot at all. We did not see return or what would have been fling. On the other hand, there were no enchantments or artifacts that were really causing us a lot of. We could have gotten rid of the glass casket for Grumgully. It was nice. We saw most of my wife's family. I saw my father and his girlfriend. And my son and my granddaughter are with us, so all good. So I'm going to follow Misaki's advice on the fling over the return to nature, because why not? And Keeper of Fables, that's what I was looking for. Again, I'm hoping to get the Gingerbread and Keeper of Fables combo going. All right, we'll try that one change. Rattlorian, any advice on deck improvements? Misaki, any other suggestions? Oops. I hope it is good, and let's see if we can do better in game 2. The dummy? The jousting dummy? That's interesting. Let's go back and do some counts. Jousting dummy is fine. That will bring us to 16 creatures. That would bring us to 16 creatures. Are we okay with 16 creatures? Let's see what it looks like. There it is. Enemies to fell over. Oh, you mean fell the pheasant? That's true. So maybe fell the pheasant instead of return to nature, actually. Hello, Yellowx. Good to see you. We have here a red-green deck, which has lost to its first game. Do both feel bad. Yeah, the drafting is done. We finished the draft. We have a deck here. We've lost our first game. We're trying to see if we can maybe squeeze just a little bit more value out of the cards available to us. Return over fell. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. Because we have a little bit of removal, and the idea is to try to pressure the other guy so that he doesn't feel that he can afford to keep attacking. Egg over both. I like Rum Gully too. I'll be honest though, I feel like it's just been underperforming. In this, the last game, it didn't do. It didn't have the opportunity to do a lot for us. And come to think of it, I haven't seen it in play against me a whole lot. So the other possibility is the egg over both of them for the card draw, color fixing, life gain. You know what? Let's try that. I have a good feeling about golden egg. It will always do at least something. Alliance and Deathless. Yeah, I hear you. So of the three that we're considering for the slot, the egg, the return to nature, and fell the pheasant, I have the best feeling about the golden egg, to be honest. I'm inclined to try this. The alternative is to get rid of the barge in and put in one of those others. I do like the barge in if we can get into an aggro stance, and we have mostly non-humans here. We still have 16 creatures. Halberd over barge in. That's true. The halberd will stick around. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. All right, we're still at 40. We're still at 16 creatures. Our color requirements are pretty much the same. Let's keep going. And I keep forgetting the name of that. Tell me the name of that card. 3 green. When an unhuman hits, draw a card. This is not great. I think I have to keep though, since I'm on the draw. Keeper Fables, thank you. And I have both of my colors. One more land and I can get these going. I feel like it's a risky keep at best. If there were nobody here weighing in, I would keep this. Yeah. Yeah. I need like certainly one of these two cards to be. I need. Does it matter? Yeah. I would very much like one of those two cards to be land. He's off to a good start. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, definitely the Rimrock right now. We can get going. And then next turn, probably the Acolyte. Magic is easy. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. In fact, the last game we had plenty of lands. Alright, let's send him in. I think I like the Acolyte next. If he doesn't play any creatures, he can swing in for a little damage, and I can play him on the 4th turn in any event. And it also brings me closer to the Troll King. So I think I've convinced myself. And I have no... Oh, he may have... Oh, he may have the counter spell. I forget. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not going to play the Rampart Smasher because he could be representing... Alright, so let's send in both of these guys, and then I'll try to... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to press whatever advantage we have, and I'm going to try the Rider. Because I don't trust him to be lacking counter spells. There's one of them. Okay. So he took his opt back. Okay. Next turn, depending on what he does right at this moment, but probably the Spider will come next. So let's swing first. Let's see what he does. Yeah, let's go for the Spider. Yep, okay. Whatever happened to all those spells that can't be countered? Interesting. I will play. Alright, well, let's attack first. I will play the Grumgully next. Because I'm liking the Smasher and the Troll King better. So while we're attacking, what do you recommend I bait his next counter spell with? Failing that, we can play. Oh, I could have done that. Ugh. Slamming the Smasher, absolutely. Grumgully and Rimrock. Too late. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would have been good. I got a little carried away. And I can only block creatures with flying. He may well have a bounce spell. Let's attack first. I'm going to attack with both and see what he does. Well, I'm going to attack and see what he does. I feel like we're in a good position to be putting pressure on him. Because again, his borrower can't block. Right? Can only block creatures with flying. That's fine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. And now I'll play Grum Gully and Rimrock. Yeah, I think this is fine. Vigilance. Alright, let's attack with everybody. And let's see what happens. And I can play any of these post-combat if we make it that far. Sure, let's play our king. Oh, we can't. Okay. Alright, so let's play... Let's see, 6, I can do him and red cap. So, do that and the red cap. Yeah. Okay. We got an entry in the win column. I'm very pleased. Terrific. So that's more or less how we kind of envisioned the deck to be functioning. Of course, he didn't put up a whole lot of resistance, let's be honest. Alright, so we got that one. Let's see if we can get another one. I love the way you think, Misaki. I love it. So because of my really burdensome schedule, I do have to end the stream at 2:30 my local time. I don't know that that'll be enough for 6 more games, but by golly, we're going to do what we can. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We'll start with our Ginger Brute and start smashing. Depending on what he plays, of course. Okay. Pip 39. Okay. Pregnant pause. We stop now for a word from our sponsor. Okay, so Mana Flood is not what we want, but we do have enough green mana to play our Troll King down the road. Troll turn 5, that would be sick. That would be great. And it appears that he's well, yeah, we could be seeing some counter spells. Let's see what we see. Ginger Brute and Ginger Brute. Ah, this is looking very sweet. I'm gonna stay all green for the moment. And sure, let's send him in. Hope he doesn't have too many more battle tricks. Let's see. Vigilance and Trample. Oh. So what do you think? Is he packing any counter spells? I am fine trading my brute for his flyer. And then we're going to follow up with either, I think it has to be the Acolyte. Yeah. If we can make it to the next 2 turns reasonably unscathed, then we'll be looking good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not terrible. So much for our turn 5 Troll King. But I do need to draw another land now. Ask and ye shall receive. That is true. And we can follow up with the red cap, which is not bad. Interesting. He's got some sort of a follow-up that he's happy with. Searing Barrage. Interesting. Sure, let's go ahead and attack. And then we'll bring out our red cap. Really? That's annoying. Well, better on that than on the Troll King. And here's where I wanted to get to have some enchantment removal. this as reach and trample. I could send in both and trade for the serpent. Yep. Another so tiny will annoy me a lot. Or he could just concede. That works too. Nice. Okay. I'm very pleased. So we're 2-1. We're going to keep going. Yalux, you're a very welcome addition to the family here. Misaki and Radalorian have been helping me out here for a while now, and I'm very pleased to see you joining our little group. Yeah, don't even have to attack. It's so true. All right. That was the troll was our pack one pick one. It's like the Drakaseth, right? It's really true. I think we have to keep a couple more early plays would be fine, but I think sending this back would be a big mistake. Yeah. The Acolyte now would be okay, I guess, or Rumgully, even better. Rumgully right there would have been very sweet. If he's running a night deck, that would be insane. That would be really sweet. Of course, one's hearing Barrage, and he's gone. Golden Egg is fine, I think. This is double. He has only double strikes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and attack. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I'm thinking of that, actually. Maybe I should have played the mountain. I was thinking, I'm just an idiot. Yeah, I should have played the mountain. I really am an idiot. I can't block with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do 5, 5. Yeah. Smasher in, Egg and Rider. Yep. He can't block. He cannot block because these are both knights. Barrage without the adamant. Yeah. I think so. Yep. Don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. Yeah. All right. All right. But that was a gift, and I'm happy to receive gifts. Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Sure, let's see if we got anything good. Another Sir Conrad, another wild card, and Lochner Serpent. Yeah, that was weird. Alright, we move on. Egg and the Rider would have been better to have Adamant for the bargain next to him. Yeah. I was thinking of that, but I was positively influenced by, you know, on the one hand, Yellox was kind of nice, was kind of encouraging me, but I felt good about it. I did feel good about getting rid of his hybrid knight. We're gonna keep this and hope that the Grumgully will stick. All right, so I have a grizzly bear to play. That's fine. Green. Mountain. I don't think it much matters. With the barrage out, we need to have a. Well, you see now. So these two are going to be sort of conflicting with each other, right? Because I'd like to have 3 out for this, but 4 out for that. 3 red for this. Whatever. You get the idea. Let's play this guy. Problem was the land. The land was a problem, for sure. Yeah, he's got a full deck. Not cool. We're gonna do Grumgully before the Ginger Brute, which is gonna be more. I think I have to prioritize green to get him out faster. I think that's what I need to do. He's going to get rid of it because that's what people do. So the lands play was interesting. Well, he's still a 3/3. I guess that's something. Ah, okay, that's nice. Let's swing in with our silly Grumgully. And let's play the Smasher. Funny that he's a human. More food. Oh, Paladin. Searing Barrage would be nice if we had another land. Interesting. I could trade these two either on my attack or on his attack. Or I could wait for another land and barrage it away. I think that's what I want to do. Ginger for sure. Let's make him unblockable. The giant. He is a knight. Yes, quite so. I forgot about that. And we're still winning the race. Thank you for pointing out that the paladin is a knight. Right. I keep forgetting that there are green knights in the set. Like my Marrowleaf Rider. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. Although he can block. Will he attack? I'm going to trade the knight. But then he can get it back. That's okay. I hope it's okay. Now he can sack food and bring it right back. Oh, it goes to his hand. That's fine. Another ginger brew is fine. So sure. The Grum Gully would have been super sweet. And let's send in everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to pay for him. And everybody goes in. Absolutely. Yes. One more land and we're in very good shape. Oh, yeah, he has all these foods he can gain life with. And he can play this guy. And he can gain more life. So I draw another land. Am I better off barraging his blocker? Or am I better off killing, or am I better off playing my keeper? Ooh, that's a good card. And more food. Good boy. Okay. If I play the Grum Gully, I'm not going to get any immediate benefits. And then I'll have to choose. That's so weird. And now he can block. Ugh. I really could use another land here. And then I can chump block him with him. So I think I'd like to send him. Oh, but then he's gonna get another food. Attack one ginger and everything else. Play the second Grum Gully. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has to block. That is correct. Yeah. He's gonna get another food. Another mountain, and I can probably... Oh no, he still can gain life because he has all these foods. What is that? asking me to do? So auto pay. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. I clicked on the wrong one. I don't believe it. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I just clicked on the wrong one. You know what? Do misclicks count as punts? I guess they should. Alright, I'm going to take 9, and I just... Oh no, it's still my turn. I really need more lands. Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't do that. Do I have any good at... And he can gain 3 life on this turn. He has 3 foods. I can't believe that I clicked on the wrong Grumgully. How stupid was that? Well, whatever. Here we are. I have to play something. I'm gonna just play him and play him and pass the turn. No. I'll do him. And yeah, I'll attack for 1. I thought I made him on... What just happened? I thought I made him on... Did I send the wrong one in? Oh, it has haste. Alright, that was an oversight. Yes, you're right. Okay, looking bad. The game was looking good. No longer. Okay, we can barrage something. I'm not gonna do that. Why should I do that? Are you kidding me? Oh, a chat plant. No, not at all. Troll King. Yes, but he can still swing in. Barrage next turn. I can do that, but he can gain life. Well, let's see what happens. So I can block his Ginger Root, but he'll get the better of it since it is equipped. I need a battle trick to help him along. Or alternately, I can bring him back. To the battlefield. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I have the barrage. Yeah, that's true. So if he makes this happen, I don't know whether I should block or not, because it's just a chump block. Plus he gets another food. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. Okay, so... I have to block. So he can only be, so I think it has to be him to him and him to him. He undoubtedly has a trick though. I can bring him back. And he can keep coming back also. If I don't block the brute, so do I block his ginger brute or not? I think I have to. Okay. He has a bunch of foods though. I could do Keeper of Fables. I feel like I need to get his stupid ginger brute, actually. At any rate, let's bring him into play. Oh, for the barrage, yeah. Thanks, Misaki. As always, you're great, and I look forward to dealing with you next time. Right. Interesting game, actually. This would probably have to be it. Yeah, I think I have to barrage him. Yeah, I hear that, but he can respond to that tight, and I lose. Not sure what you mean. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's see, I have 7 mana. I can play any one of my cards, and I don't have a lot of time to think. Do I barrage his knight? Or his carver? I need to decide right now. Okay, I don't have time. Sorry guys, I'm just picking one. And we attack. And he can't, and that's it. Yeah, same thing. Well done. Yellox? I can't do it without you guys. I really can't. Okay, so this is a much better run than before. I would love to keep going. I really would, but time. I just have to stop because I have too much to do for the rest of today. Guys, you are just invaluable. I love having you guys on my team. Thank you so much as always. Before I do anything else, there is somebody about the first. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about that before I try rating anybody. I have 7 life. He attacks for 3 damage. Right. His appetite. So remind me, which appetite are we talking about? Oh, insatiable appetite, the green, bad giant growth. Right, and he can sack a food. You're right. He could sack a food to give it +5/+5. Okay. If I play the barrage first, he can do the appetite in response, thereby nullifying the attempt to remove it. Right? He can use appetite, save the ginger, and win. Yep. Okay, so that was lucky that he didn't have it. You're quite right. What would have been a better move at that point? Because if he has insatiable appetite and I do nothing, then he's going to give it +5/+5 by sacking a food. So then I lose either way if he has the appetite. Is that correct? And then do it in response. Okay, I hear that. And then respond with the barrage, assuming he doesn't have 2 appetites. Yes. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's these kind of interactions that tend to nail me against the wall. And yeah, right. Okay, good analysis. I'm going to try to internalize that for like circumstances in the future. So yes, thank you. Okay. And again, this is why I have this stream, in order to try to learn from folks like yourself. Good. Okay. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it, and I am going to try a raid. Let me make sure I spelled the person's name right. And if you want to stick around for Trans Awesome playing Magic, that's great. In any event, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I hope to see you again Monday, when we will be streaming yet again. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.